Oh, hey there, everyone. Thought I would reach out before I go. I start the night shift this week. I'm working night shift this week, so I'm kind of excited and all that. So, really, I am. So, I'm sitting here getting ready to get my butt on. So this week, what, Monday? Today's Monday. Today's Monday. So I work Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. Okay, I'm about to say, wait a minute, today is Monday. Today, I thought I went in Sunday night. No, Sunday wasn't a great day for me. And it wasn't. It truly wasn't. I realized that I have fought. I have fought too hard for my peace. I really have. Y'all know half of it because I run my mouth talking to y'all about it. But I'm saying, truthfully, I have fought too hard for my peace. I really have. It's the only thing that I can, say that I fought tooth and nail for. And I really did. I fought tooth and nail for the peace that I have and the love that I have for myself, because for so long I didn't love myself. For so long I didn't have peace within myself. It was like I had to make I had to hurt people before they hurt me, and I seen myself kind of doing that yesterday, and I realized that I keep putting myself in toxic situations. I do. I keep putting myself, because I'm back here in Michigan and I'm saying, oh my God, I've changed, and hopefully people has changed, and some people have, I'm sure, and some people have not. I'm 100% sure of that as well. So, but me putting myself in situations which only cause me pain, and really, it caused me pain, and my husband sees the pain that it caused me, because he has to come home and wipe my tears. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, he has to come home and wipe my tears and reassure me that I am worthy. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, and he has to reassure me that I am worthy. And people don't understand what that how that affects him. They don't understand how that affects him and everything. And people know my husband, I'm a strong believer in, with family members. If just because I don't like or deal with somebody, don't mean my husband have to. That's family members. People outside of the family, he ain't gonna deal with him if I don't deal with him. But I'm saying, but family members, he can deal with them, and hopefully they have enough sense not to. I don't think they would, discuss anything ill with him with me. That's the reason why I don't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't want his relationships to change, because I may end up messing with him again, and if he stops, because you know what I'm saying, they gonna feel some kind of way. But anyway, like I said, but he has to, deal with my sadness and the situation of me, just people don't understand. But like I said, it's like I am. I'm done with trying to please anybody. I am. I'm done with trying to please anybody except for that man in that room and them 3 dogs up in there. That's the only people that I am going to focus on pleasing and making sure they're okay. Everybody else is just everybody else. Y'all been doing, honey, please. Y'all was okay before I got here. Y'all gonna be okay after I leave, because I am going to leave. I already made that decision. I will be leaving. But I'm saying, so y'all gonna be okay after I leave. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing for me, is that, you know, when I was in Vegas, I had friends. I didn't need family. I really didn't. I really didn't. And not to sound, you know, or nothing, but to be 100% with y'all, never really had family. Never really had family. Probably had family when I was a kid. But I'm saying, but I don't even remember that far back. But I'm saying, you know, I've never really had family, you know, and everything. And that was one of the discussions, you know, I had yesterday that kind of took me over, because, you know, because I was like, okay, I don't know you people. I actually don't. And that's the sad thing. I don't even know my mama. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. I don't know my siblings. I don't know my mama. You know what I'm saying? I know what she used to. I know who she was. And I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ran away. That's why I got the heck away. Because I didn't like that. I didn't like how she treated me. You know? So, and I didn't want to be in that situation. So guess what I did? I left at 13. I left, okay? From 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 8 years, from 13 to 21. Because that's when I went to prison, at 21. From 13 to 21 years old. I think I've seen her, and this is my mother, people. I think I've seen my mother 6 or 7 times. Not even that many times, honestly. I don't even think it was that many times that I seen her. Didn't see my siblings or my daddy. No, not no more than that many times, honestly. So I don't know who they were as teenagers. I don't know who they were was young adults. You know, so after that, so when I went to prison, I was in prison. Oh, God. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay. 15 years. Within that 15 years that I was in prison, and I was in prison longer, but with that 15 years that I was in prison, I didn't even see my family 5 times. The most, I think, was 3 within that 15 years that I've seen them. So 5, 3, that's 8 times from 13 to 35. Think about that. Think about that. They're on this earth, living their lives. And I have not, and I didn't see them. They wouldn't regular visiting me in prison. Never. So I'm saying, so don't expect me to feel like I know them. And I'm sick of all of them thinking that they know me. It kills me. You know that child who ran the hell away. You don't know that child who survived the streets. You don't know that person who was in prison and survived the prison. And you sure don't know this person that actually been through all of that and became the person that I am today. You don't know this person. You don't know this person who's full of kindness. You don't. You're so busy looking back that you don't know this person full of kindness. You don't know this person who respects everybody. And all I ask and all I demand is for you to respect me like I respect you. You don't know that person who always think of other people. You don't know that person that loves that man William up in there with every fiber of my being. You don't know that person who suffered and came to the other side That person that gets their ass up, okay, on my way to work now and take their ass to work. You don't know that person. And for some reason, none of you wants to get to know this person. So guess what? You don't have to get to know this person. And it's okay. It's okay. Just don't play in my face like you want to. That's where my issues come in. You play in my face like you want to, but you truly don't. You don't respect me. You don't even like me, quiet as a cat, because you still looking at me as that person back there instead of looking at the person who I am now, okay? I'm a productive person. Who the hell do I call and ask for anything? Please show me one person. And if I do call and ask them for anything, trust me, I am willing to do whatever I need to do to take care of a person, okay? Anybody. It's just one person. It's only one person that I call and say, hey, I need you. Can you do that? And that's my cousin Dion. And he know he could call me anytime and say, hey, I need this, I need that. If I got it, trust me, he get it. And that's what I'm sitting up here saying. Don't nobody else. Ain't nobody else contribute to nothing in this house since I've been here. Nobody. Ever. Nobody came here and done anything. And I have done quite a bit. And I'm going to stop thinking like that because I tell myself I don't expect anything. But I do expect kindness. I do expect you to treat me like I treat you. That's the only thing I expect from anyone. And I can't get it from me. I can't get it here. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I loved about Utah. That's what I loved about Las Vegas. Friends did that. No one has taken William and I out to lunch. No one has taken William and I out to breakfast since we've been here. No one. We have taken several people. But ain't nobody took us out to lunch. Ain't nobody asked us if we wanted lunch. Ain't nobody brought a piece of chicken into this house. But yet and still asked how many people have left with some. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All of this stuff is treat me the way, like I'm trying to. You're making me feel like, and that's the thing about it. You're making me feel like I'm trying to buy your acceptance. Your acceptance. For real. Fuck your acceptance, okay? But don't play in my face like you do, okay? Fuck your acceptance. I'm not trying to buy nobody's acceptance. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And see, and that's the thing. I got these amazing women that I work with. You know what I'm saying? I really do, you know, and everything. And you know, because I am that person that wants to be a kind person. I am that person that wants to give people, you know, different little gifts and stuff like that. I spoil my husband, you know, my friends. I want them to, you know, have nice little, you know, little cute things and stuff, you know. And so I'll find friends. Met a lady at Uber Eats lady. Okay, I'm gonna text her too next week sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And I'm going to start making friends. I'm going to start making friends before it gets, you know, when it gets warm. So I can, and quite as I really don't. You know what I'm saying? My husband is all the friend I need. Because I say, William, let's go here. William, let's go there. He getting up and going. I have a good time every time because guess what? He never complains about anything. So guess what? I have a great time with him all the time. Y'all see it. Y'all see I got him doing Stephanie Mills. He in the background dancing and shit. And I'm singing. Then it's switching. He is singing and I'm in the background. My husband is everything that I need. He plays with me. We play. We just have so much fun together. You know what I'm saying? Never got to worry about him getting on my nerves. Or him showing me any disrespect in any kind of way. The pain of it is watching my husband watch me get hurt. And it's going to weigh on him because he loves me so much. And he's going to see that people hurt me, and guess what? He's going to stop liking those people, and then they're going to be thinking, oh, I done made my husband stop liking him. No, I ain't make my husband stop liking you. You made my husband stop liking you because of the way that you treat me. Ain't no way in the world that I would sit up there and be okay with nobody. I don't care who it is, William's sister, his mama, God rest her soul, or anybody else. If I seen them treat him badly, and I seen his feelings get hurt, and he comes home and cry in my arms and everything, and I see that, it's nowhere in the world that I can look past that and look at that person and say, oh my God, that's a good person. No, I can't say that's a good person, because that person, that supposed to be good person hurt my husband. So hell no, I can't. But William can, and I'm not mad at him for that. I don't want him not to. I just wouldn't socialize with them. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be like I would treat them badly or anything like that. I just wouldn't socialize with William's not me. So guess what? I'm not going to tell him to be me. Socialize with him all you want. Just know that I won't be, because I am tired of coming home after, I sat up there the other day, woke up early in the morning. See, and that's the thing that kills me. You know what I'm saying? I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got off work. I came home and watched a couple of movies with my husband, went to sleep, and woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get this food ready. Got up, got dressed, all of this, and have to go to work today, when I could have been at home resting for them hours, but yet still I didn't. And then you treat me unkind. And then you treat me unkind, and that's the sad part about it, because at the end of the day, and I have to stop thinking like that, because I was going to say, at the end of the day, this is my mother. But at the end of the day, really, is she my mother? Seriously, is she, has she been what a mother should be to a person? She probably has to her other 2 children, because they was there. But she hadn't been. She has not been for me. So it's like I'm trying to catch up. Okay, you say things that kind of hurt somebody, that kind of hurt my feelings, you know what I'm saying? But I look past it, you know what I'm saying? You say a lot of things kind of hurt my feelings. Daryl's my baby and Jerry's my baby. I'm like, who am I? You know what I'm saying? And all of this, ugh. And then you sit up here and tell me, oh, every time you walk in the room, you got to be like, look at me, look at me, look at me. I don't have to say, look at me, look at me. Because every time I walk in the room, everybody looks at me, okay? Because of something I have on. Or the way my makeup's done, the hair, or whatever. People look at me. I don't have to scream, look at me, look at me, look at me. And if I did scream, look at me, look at me, look at me, it works well for me. Because after all them years on the streets, all them years in prison, and all of that, I still have received the Planet Utah Award. I have still received more positive reviews with my name in it than anybody in the history of Marriott. I've always kept a job. I've worked every event there is in Vegas. It ain't one event in Vegas that they didn't have me in the front saying, look at me, look at me, look at me, so I can sell these people properties or these people products. Amazon every year wants me to come out there and help out with their week-long thing for all the Amazon workers, where they actually give me bonuses, send me cards saying thank you because you have been so amazing. So look at me, look at me, look at me. And why do you have a problem with that? And that's what I'm sitting there and say, oh, it just gets me, because Oh, y'all just don't know how it gets me because you want me to downplay who I am. Because, honey, which other child that you have that can say, look at me and look at me, look at me, and look like, oh, I ain't gonna go there, I'm not gonna go there, I'm not gonna go there. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I did what I did what I what I what I came and promised I was going to do. I came down here and I gave it my all. I gave it my all. But guess what? I cannot give up my peace. I cannot give up my sanity. I cannot give I cannot give up this kindness in me. I cannot. Okay? You are y'all people here are not going to make me bitter. People here are not going to make me unkind. It's just not going to happen. So the way that I can show kindness to people is to stay the heck away from them because they trying to make me become something that I'm not. I am not that person. I am not that person. I will and see I refuse to be abused in any kind of way. Okay, I went through that with a man. I went with that with a man who I loved, and he treated me so fucking bad every fucking day, every night, every second of his time on this earth. He treated me badly, and I accepted it. And I ran away from that shit when I was a kid and ended up being in that shit in a relationship. And now that I have surpassed all of that, and God has put me in a great place in my life at 60, He has put me in a great place in my life. And you think I'm going to lose my sanity? You think I'm going to lose my sanity and go back to craziness? Not for nobody. Not for nobody. Not for nobody. Because guess what? At the end of the day, like I said, for those years I was on the streets, who did I ask for anything? Nobody. I got it on my own. Them years in prison, I got it on my own. When I moved to Las Vegas, I got it on my own. Ain't nobody ever paid $10 on my rent. And did nobody supposed to. See, that's the thing, okay? Did nobody supposed to. But don't sit up here and play like you've been there for me. Ain't nobody been there for me. Except for that man in there. That's the only person that's been there for me, is that man in there. And he's there for me because of me and because of loving me. Everybody else who been there for me was there for me for their own different reason, if they ever was there for me. Okay, because everybody quick to throw it. Oh, your sister ran up in a dope house kitchen. Okay, and the next day I was back in it. Oh, she did this. And everything she did for me, I did something for her. So you quick to talk about what somebody did for me. Let's talk about what I did for people. The way I made people's life easier as well. But like I said, I really needed to vent. I really, really needed to vent. I really need to vent because it's like, because I'm about to go to work. And when I go to work, I want to have that great energy. I want to be able to walk in there, and if people checking in, because we might get some distressed people, if people checking in, I want to have the greatest energy that I always have. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. I like going to work happy, and I see that I ain't gonna be happy with. I see it. And it hurts my heart. See, and that's what I want you to understand. It hurts my heart that I have to sever ties. But to save myself, I do have to cut certain people off to save myself. And I need to focus on myself, and I need to save myself to be the best person I can be for them dogs and that husband up in there. So y'all have a great night. I am ready to go to work.